Hey there, Cam here from Training Talk. Hey, potentially exciting news recently about a vaccine for COVID-19, maybe even by the end of the year or beginning of next year. So they got me thinking about what I've been hearing from economists who are talking about a V-shaped economic recovery. So I'm going to go back and to the office and whiteboard that and explain what I think that means, particularly for endurance coaches in the endurance sport industry in terms of preparing for a sharp increase in demand. So we're back at the office and I'll whiteboard that, so I'll talk to you soon. Hey, here I am back in the office. So with potentially the news of the new vaccine coming out, maybe even the end of this year, the beginning of next year, I think it makes it even more relevant to endurance coaches, this concept that I've been hearing about a V-shaped recovery for the economy. So let's just go through what it is. So I'm no economist, but I think it's quite a simple concept to grasp. In a normal economic downturn, you might see dollars, so money up here, time over here. You might see a graph sort of like this, and then the economy takes a bit of a dive. And then with the fundamentals of the economy, normally this sort of economy, there's some problems fundamentally wrong with the economy. And then the recovery is long and quite slow before it starts to even out and get back to normal there like that. So that's a normal economic recovery under normal circumstances. But with something like a pandemic, because it's the fundamentals of the economy didn't actually change, it was just a sudden unexpected event. So economists are talking about a V-shaped economic recovery in that situation. So let's look at it again here, and then you might have a dive like that. And then when something like a vaccine comes out, because the fundamentals are hopefully still strong, it can pop straight back up like that and then carry on as it was. So that's what they're referring to when they talk about a V-shaped economy. So again, if you can compare that to a normal recovery, at the line here you've got the dive, and then you've got the slow recovery here. With this new vaccine news, we're looking at recovering the economy much faster. So I guess the importance for endurance coaches is that I think this will be even more distinct for the endurance industry, just because there's a lot of pent-up demand. Lots of people haven't been able to race and they'll want to be racing again, and also lots of people would have been either always wanted to do something like an Ironman or a marathon and have been given a taste of that might not be possible because of the pandemic. So I think they'll come into the market as well. People who have always wanted to do an Ironman, or also people who have done an Ironman or a marathon in the past but might want to come back and say reach their potential or their personal best. So for endurance coaches, I think it's important to be ready. So now you've got a little bit of extra time. I've done a lot of videos during the middle of the pandemic in June, July, about the sorts of things that you can do to improve your business, sorts of products and services you can work on that will prepare you well for when the economy hopefully pops back up in this V shape. So you want to make sure you as a coach are ready, otherwise all of this extra pent up demand in business will go to other endurance coaches that have put the work in over this period. So I'll link in the videos that I did over that period. I think there's about 30 of them. Just little things you can do about your products and services, little technical things you can do in your business, get things set up just so you're ready for that demand. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully talk to you soon.